My dear friends, during these days more than ever, I refer to the book written by Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Several times during this book, he quotes Nietzsche, "He who has the why to live for can deal with almost any how." Viktor Frankl, who survived through several concentration camps, observed that prisoners who gave up on life and who lost their hope for future were inevitably first to die. I certainly do not compare the struggles of the concentration camps with the global pandemic which we are going through today. But when I look around and I see fear and anxiety, uncertainty and frustration, I begin to search for meaning. Because I know that this meaning will become a source of my resilience, and it will help me to stay more grounded and, frankly speaking, sane. And I found this meaning in the hope that this global pandemic will create a paradigm shift. A paradigm shift related to our human identity. To explain my point, I want to give you an example of an African tribe. This African tribe had a beautiful custom. When a member of the tribe did something unkind or unfair, the other members of the tribe came and surrounded them and put him in the middle of the circle and started to remind him about the goodness in him. They started telling him what a loving husband he is, what a caring parent he is, and what a supportive friend he is. Because they believed that just for the moment he forgot about his true identity, a kind, loving, and compassionate human being. Because kind, loving, and compassionate human being cannot act unkindly or unfairly. We too seem to forget the goodness in us, too quickly to be ready to judge, too easily to get angry, and too lightly adopting the false values of disconnection and greed. But I hope that through this challenging and tragic for many people times, we can shift the paradigm and get reconnected to our true identity of kind, loving, and compassionate human beings. And look around, this is happening already. Just see how people are creating communities to support each other. How families get together online more often than they ever did it before. How friends reach out to each other after months or even years of silence. Today, more than ever, we need human connection. Today, warm smile and a kind word can make all difference. Today we can choose compassion over anger. We can choose sharing over greed. And we can choose love over fear. Today we can shift the paradigm and race to the true meaning of civilization. Or we will head to apocalypse. As humanity, we will survive through this pandemic. But as humanity, we will be judged for how we survive it and who we become as a result of it. I would like to leave you with a quote of Ben Okri, a Nigerian novelist. "The real tragedy will be if we go through this pandemic without changing for the better. It will be just like if all those deaths, all those suffering, all the death to come and all the suffering to come would mean nothing.